talking about the deficit. And she, that's not something she would ever talk about. And I said, when you're ever looking to somebody for leadership, when you're listening to a Democrat, or you ever have an opportunity to talk to somebody is Democratic, ask, what would they do? Because right now the answer for most Democrats is don't cut those social programs, tax the rich. It isn't about a shared responsibility, shared pain.
Yep.
Let's raise all revenues, which includes all of us maybe getting a little more in spend, and let's figure a way to spend less, and then let's have a collective discussion. You're not going to get 100%, but maybe you get 70% or 80% of America around an important issue that we can solve and maybe spend more money on. And so I'd love to hear a leading Democrat saying, okay, yeah, I don't think we should throw poor people off of Medicaid. Well, the truth is, as the criticism from Democrats is, they're cutting Medicaid for women and children. That is just such baloney. They are not. What they are cutting is the Medicaid expansion, which put a lot of younger people, often a lot of young single people, often a lot of young people who could work, onto an expanded Medicaid. And they're trying to carve that back. Now, those people need health care. So you need that solution. But I would love to hear, especially on the other side, say, what would you do to reduce our spend? Because it is 90% a spending problem. Revenues have continued to go up and will continue to go up even with the tax cuts, extension of the tax cuts. Revenue has continued to go up pretty dramatically. It's what's one of the great things is what's right with America. We are flourishing with our revenue, but expenses have gone up much more rapidly. So it's an expense problem. If you did that in your home budget, you'd say, I can't spend all that money. I've got to make some hard choices. Maybe one of the hard choices is we do spend less in foreign aid. It's tragic to not spend and help people that are starving. But there are some things we have to carve back. We can't do everything.
There's no end to good programs.
There's no end.
They just don't end. And that doesn't mean that there aren't things that we should be doing. But even if we made the cutbacks, we're still going to be doing an awful lot, an amazing amount.